Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to REANIMAL. Previously, we completed the first playthrough, which I thought was amazing. I loved it. And I've been wanting to get right back into this so we could go for Collectibles, which it sounds like there's a lot of, and whatever other miscellaneous trophies we may have missed. I will include the walkthrough I'm using in the description for this, but it's power picks, in case you're wondering. Trust in the picks. So we are going to just start a new game. I'm going to save over my previous one, and we'll see how this goes. So I'm hoping that by starting a new playthrough, it will make sure to mark the collectibles so that they're not just gone. But I guess we'll find out as we play. And depending on how long this actually takes, I might just keep these as full episodes and not cut anything out. But we'll kind of see how that goes first. If you see me stopping to check things, it's because I have not read the walkthrough. I haven't even looked at the trophy list that much. It looked like it was mostly collectibles, so I figured the walkthrough will cover me.
I thought you were dead.
I didn't notice this the first time, or I did notice it, but I didn't know this. That little thing on the back, little thing on the back of my mask. I thought it was like hair or something. Apparently it's a noose. The music. The soundtrack is really unsettling, but I really love it. I could listen to this. I could definitely listen to this. But yeah, so you can see the little at the back, you can see where it's tied. That's a noose. And maybe a sack, I'm not sure. And then hers is the bunny. Some symbolism that, you know, I'm sure didn't go unnoticed by anybody playing. At least on her end. I'm not really sure on his. think I went right last time. Trying to remember which one had the key. It was a key, right? Probably one I can really easily see. Like this one or the other one over here. I wonder if it's random. Oh, there's that one too. Oh. Or maybe the rat guides me. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, okay. I still don't know what to make of the storyline from this. I have some thoughts, but they're not very solid. I don't have much of a foundation for them. It doesn't sound like anybody else I've watched has any thoughts either. Nothing like mind-blowing. I've watched 3 full playthroughs so far. And there was another one I was gonna watch, but the person doing it usually watches does like ending reactions at the end, and I didn't want to. There's a secret ending to this that I want to see for myself. In fact, it has to do with one of the collectibles. At least. Apparently you have to get them all in a single playthrough in order to unlock the secret ending. Can't remember, how do we run? Let's just wait. We shouldn't have anything to look for quite yet. I have a list, of course. Like I said, I've not looked through the walkthrough very closely. Okay. Very good. So he does show up pretty early. This should be where we get our first one. Or if I don't think I already. No, there it is. Okay, and apparently. Oh, it does show the ones I have. It just lets us pick them up again. Okay, that's good. Because if they're not marked, then I'm not going to know what we're looking for. I didn't realize this, and somebody actually pointed it out when I was watching them, where it says equip mask at the bottom. X for boy, triangle for girl. And apparently, they are brother and sister. I think I'm just going to keep them in keep her in her original mask. I like the bunny mask. But for him, we will try new ones. Even though I do actually kind of like his starter.
You came back. I knew you would. You should leave. While you still can.
I love that line. I'm not sure if I would call this a collectible or not. I guess for me it kind of is, but when I was like bound and determined to sit on everything I could, apparently that there is a trophy tied to that, so. Oh, you know what? Before we move ahead, I'll take a closer look at that monitor. It's the well, right? It looks like the well, and so apparently there's a room here. Through the cabinet, maybe? Yeah, okay. You. Oh my god. That's my mask? Are you gotta be kidding me? Man, I thought the potatoes were gross. So I am wearing intestines. This is like the enlarged heads from Bloodborne. If you know, you know. Maybe I'll show an image of it. Is there anything in these? Yeah, I forgot about the skin guy. I think I did that last time. What a way to ward people off from opening things. Or to attract them, I guess. It depends on what your preference is, I guess. Maybe you like having sloppy skin falling on you or out towards you. I think this is where there was that miscellaneous trophy. Dark tourism, I think it's called. For pushing this body. So if you want the miscellaneous trophy, just... there's also a lovely spot here to take a load off. Okay, apparently this is the only one I missed. We'll still look for them all, don't worry. And last but not least, the posters. So lots of hats. I really like that. I thought the hats were a cool touch in Little Nightmares too. I love the posters to get like concept art. I think that's really cool. So we will check that out when we get to the end as well. There's a whole lot of stuff in that one little area. I think we go this way. I suppose we can work on the wheel now that we know we're gonna need this thing. Interesting. Apparently there's a poster somewhere over here. Oh, no, never mind. I was reading that wrong. It's through the door. This one, I think. Yeah, literally it's right there. You can even hear it. Mm-hmm. It's right next to him. I was looking for the plunger. Okay, I think this is the one. I punched everything last time. Multiple times. Oh, it's right on the face too. Lovely. Yeah. Oh. Right. Okay, so then there should be another one in here. I don't remember, did I come in here? Oh yeah, we did, right? Yeah, this is the one I was wearing. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was more thorough than that. I was pretty thorough early on. Later on, since I knew I was going to have to replay, I mean, not that I wasn't aware I was going to have to right from the beginning, but since I kind of figured I was going to be replaying, I was like, you know what, we'll just figure this stuff out later, right? And I started being a lot less thorough. I was really surprised. I was excited that they added more chapters to this by number, but somebody was pointing it out in their playthrough. Wow, this is like really short. Like, I think the dev said it was supposed to be like 6 hours, which it was for me, but like, you know, most people are not me. Most people figure things out faster, and I tend to take my time with things anyway. But it's been taking most people about 3 hours from what I've been seeing. Okay, here's our next seat. So I was a little... Oh, we get the skins. That's gross. Somebody actually suggested, like, are the skins like different people? That, I mean, they animate, right? But, like, is it possible that they're the way they are because he was shedding skins? That thought was really intriguing to me. But yeah, so like I said, I was excited that they had more chapters, but the chapters are clearly a lot shorter by comparison. And I was kind of like, oh yeah, you know, that's right. When you think about it that way, I'm like, Little Nightmares 2 at least. The first one was pretty dang short, but the second one took me a long time to get through by comparison. Imagine shedding your skin and then it comes alive. I'm gonna get right on and I don't know if I would trust this. Not that they're given a lot of options, but I bet I got too far there. No, this I think I inspected on my own last time. Sort of, at least. There's the door back there. That's so cool. Okay, this I found, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, it's open. That's weird. Okay, so this was marked down as a coffin, and it was, it's one of those, I think this is the one that might be tied to the ending. I'm not sure, but there's two of them that are definitely, have to be completed in one run, it said. But this one looks like it's open already. There it is. Kind of like the lanterns from Little Nightmares. I like that. That's cool. They look like rabbits. This is like a missed opportunity. Why can't we sit? Just occurred to me. So I think all the characters had names. I don't know if they were official or just fan names. Like the one with the one that I kept calling like Solaire. It was like Buckethead or something like that. I think we're the brother, and the girl with the rabbit mask is her sister. Oh, that was cute there. He was holding her. Look. Might be a little premature, but or not. Oh, he's creepy looking. Woo, woo. It's just walking forward. Man, if that was Little Nightmares or Little Nightmares 2, I would have died. I do appreciate the gravity assist in this. The non-physics gravity assist / still physics in a way. If you know, you know. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Okay. Run, 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 run. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Wonder how far we can make it before. Oh.
I told you to leave.
Yeah, yeah. No gravity assist on that one. I went too far. I went too far. Oh, forgot about those. Yeah, forgot about those. Which way are we going? Oh, 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 I got stuck. I got stuck! Up here? Over here. There we go. Okay. We're still running? Oh yeah, we're still... Oh, no! Okay, okay. We want to go this way, right? Then we... Oh, no, don't fall, don't fall. There we go. Yes, then we jump. Okay. Man, I think I did that so smooth in the first playthrough. No, either way. Some people get better with practice. I just get worse. Oh, this is the part with the check key. Hey, Chicky. Oh. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. That's definitely a rooster. See the way the tail feathers curve? I can't really see the saddle feathers from here. try. Yeah, I would not want to see somebody pick that up either. Especially with there's very clearly a dead chicken head on that stump. The spins again. And the ice cream truck music. Oh man. There we go. Let's just take off. We already know where this is going. Go, go, go. Oh. Going the wrong way. Eyes on me, eyes on me. And we should have one thing left in this chapter. Is it over here or is it down the road? I don't remember. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Of course, we already had that one, but... Okay. Back to the road. Can't remember if we needed the vehicle. Yeah, there you are. Of course, you should get the home from home trophy there for completing the chapter. Before we go through the window, we already had this one previous, but I do find it really interesting that when he puts the masks on, he puts them over his mask instead of taking it off and switching them. Let's see, how do we... Yep. So interestingly enough, if you jump in the vehicle while he's there, he doesn't react to it. I watched somebody do that. I don't think they realized they're going to start up the vehicle, but I thought it was interesting that he didn't react. Hey everyone, future me here. I accidentally went a little too far into this before grabbing the collectible that's in this room. I had heard that the statues and the coffins needed to be played in a continuous playthrough, so I guess I will find out if that's still true. There was a pretty big update for a game this size prior to me playing this though, and the coffins, like as I showed earlier, have already been opened. So at least the one I got. So I'm assuming that everything's good and that any issues with that have been fixed. Otherwise, the only thing I did differently, or I shouldn't say differently, the only thing I've done otherwise is there's the collectible. The only thing I've done different otherwise, or sorry again, not that it was different, is I just went back and recollected everything, which wasn't much. It was just the mask, which I was already wearing, and I think that was literally it. So, here's the collectible. And there is a miscellaneous trophy here. There should be a brick somewhere in this room. There it is, actually. You can use this to break the popcorn machine. I found that out on accident. But yeah, so I went through the door and I couldn't get back, and I was like, I think I'm gonna end up back here later, but I'd really like to try and get these in order. So in case anybody decides, hey, I want to try using this for a walkthrough, it doesn't work. But yeah, so my apologies. I don't think that's gonna cause problems. I have a feeling that was a I have a feeling that was something that was fixed based on me finding an open coffin. So. So if you watch the video here, it's showing a lot of symbolism that is very prominent at the end of the game. So the 4 kids looking down the well, the 5 rabbits, 1 in the middle and 4 dancing around it, and I think, was there a rabbit getting killed there as well? Okay, so 5 rabbits. Not sure what that is. Dead rabbit. 4 kids looking down a well, and there are 5 of us. Dead rabbit in the middle, 4 dancing rabbits. And I don't know if that was a lamb. I think it looked like a lamb, not a rabbit, but maybe it was. I don't know. Really interesting if you ask me. There it is.
Hey.
Okay, so there is a bunch of spots that we can possibly sit out here. Supposedly, from what I've read, you just need to sit on one of them. I've already sat on everything, so plus I got the trophy, but you can sit here. I think you can also sit here. I think you can also sit on the other side. Can we do the bike? And then we can sit on the pig. What else can we sit on? Sit on the other pig. Oh, there's a lamb. I like that she jumps on. Okay, switch. I love that. That's awesome. Also very cute. And of course, it's a must. Oh no, go on. We'll get to the collectible in a second. Now, come on. Whee! Okay. And before I forget, poster. Oh, that's unlocked. Okay, so I didn't have that one. I'm blind, man, I tell you. Okay, moving on. This area is so big. I'm surprised it took me so long. Actually, no, I'm not surprised. It always takes me forever. I was gonna say, I'm surprised it took me so long to find this. can hide in these machines. Assuming he gets suspicious enough to come looking. I think he's ironing his skin. You ironed your skins lately? He leaves. These skins are awfully big. So there's thin skins that chase you, and then there's the bloated ones that he can transport himself through. We need the... Let's get across here. Right, no, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. It's over here. Over here. Over here. Oh, that guy's staring at us. His body motion. Okay, you get the crowbar. Oh, no. Keep holding. Okay, so this is another spot where you can sit. You can either sit here, or if you go down to the end, you can sit here. Either one should work. Apparently you don't need both. Oh, there we go. Okay, we do have some new stuff coming up, so I might need to be a little bit more cautious than I normally am. We left the iron on. hide, hide, hide. You're calling that body again? Oh, we're gonna go into a new one. Oh, that's right. Once they pop, they can't be used, right? Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Oh, mine the wrong side of the door. No, I wasn't next to it. Another sit spot. Okay, as I was saying earlier, there's something new here. Well, sort of new. I didn't really know it was a thing. Well, I guess I sort of did. So apparently there are critters in the game. It was listed as a critter. We've seen these before. Gotta find where it is. There it is. I just saw it. Gotta follow it. Oop, don't fall. This way. Oh, here. I think we've done one of these before. Okay, how do I get my weapon out? How do I... Okay, we gotta whack it. And we get to wear a cone. Okay. You're too young to be wearing that cone. If you know what I mean. Oh, it's like a little spider. Well, I wouldn't say little, but... Okay, so that should be the last thing we need from this chapter. That's a creative way to give you a hat. I kind of like it. So we just need to get the gas and get out of here. Isn't this the... Yep. Sure is. The bike kills me. Takes off without us, you little bastard. Okay, let's come and join. Come on, sister. Come on. We got this. You know, somebody pointed out to me, not to me specifically, but pointed out that the sheep and the creatures we run across didn't really start until after this. It got me thinking, does it have to do with what happened in the town? Does it have to do with the film? Is there something that triggered this? I don't know. Okay, so I don't think there's anything for us to find for quite some time. Just need to get the boat moving. Y'all remember that time when I took the boat and just took off? Didn't even try going over here. Good times. Okay. I think we have to activate this somehow, if I'm not mistaken. Or get something to latch onto it. Or both. You think they put something in here? I mean, besides the obvious. That's right. It's just the wheel. Just the wheel. Okay. I can make that, right? Same mistake. I was gonna go running away. Ladder's right there. Wait. Oh! I thought there was a passage through there. Oh my. What did I just jam myself into? It's like 100 mines over here. Did I make a wrong turn? Then I just... This is really seems really dangerous. Maybe I just forgot. You know, a lot does happen in these, so. This is so creepy. Oh, thank you. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Not wait around for him. I remember there being a place where you have to dock for harpoons, which is, I believe, where our first collectible should be. Did I go the right way the first time? But this way is this is like the way it feels like it's drawing me. Oh. Yeah. Okay. There we are. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so apparently there's a poster somewhere. I can actually hear it. Oh, I see it. I see it. Okay. Apparently I had that one. I think we can go here. I love the co-op system in these. It's really cool, if you ask me. Alright, where are the harpoons at? Right, this dude. Okay, so I was kind of looking ahead. There's one thing that I had found out about a while ago. There's a trophy tied to blowing up mines. I don't remember. Let me look at the thing. It says clear 20 naval mines in one playthrough. I wonder how many I actually did. I was kind of wondering if that area with the 2 mines is going to have a collectible in it, and I checked already. It does. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to find out soon. We're trying to go through the hotel. I think it's a hotel. Yeah, to keep the harpoons on just in case. That's the area that collapsed, right? Yep, and it brings us back around to the starter area. Okay, so that's number 1, right? So we want to blow up as many of those as possible. Let me make sure we didn't miss any. And it did specifically say when I was reading that there are not enough mines in this chapter, so don't worry about like not getting it right away or anything. There's plenty throughout the game, of course. I wonder how many there actually are. Okay, so that's where we want to go, straight ahead. But down this way, you happen to notice there's another path. And this is not the way we want to go, I think. But yeah, there's a parking spot. This is cool. Huh. This looks familiar. I won't say it. I promise. Oh, they move. I forgot about that. Points if you can guess what I was saying. I'm not going to say it. And please put it in the comments. I think this is number 2 for us, right? Kind of looks like us, doesn't it? And we're being pulled up by a noose, just like our mask. Okay. Our next one should not be until the cannon area. She's just standing there. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, let's go. Come on, y'all. If you know me, what does this remind me of? If you know Little Nightmares, what is this? Oh no, I said it. No, I didn't say it. But I gave it away by saying Little Nightmares. I'm terrible. No, I'm not. Little Nightmares is amazing. And this is sightseer, so. Look, I'm fine with not getting Little Nightmares from Tarsier if they're doing stuff like this. I mean, they're doing something, right? That's all I care about. Right, spin, there we go. Get those harpoons ready just in case. This time we want to go through the hotel. That's cool, the way the sign dips. Oh no. I bet I have to point the boat. I remember having that issue a few times in the later sections. Oh, our friend, yeah. Aim. That's kind of annoying. Do we have to fight them? Or can we just blast on through? I can't remember. The sounds. Okay, so apparently there is a spot where we can drive the boat that I missed. It might be over here actually. Oh, there's our friend. There's none over here. I wonder what happens if we try to go over that way. Okay. It did say at the back of the cannon, so I could be a little off. In fact, I don't remember how much of this area we actually checked out. I got so lost in this area. Lost at sea. Oh, that must be for distance traveled in the boat. That must be a collective thing as well. Oh, this is the. This could be it. Yeah, I didn't go in here, did I? I do remember trying to go through a tunnel. Let's try it. I did try to go through here. I thought we were incapable of entering because the guy just capsized us, like, because she wasn't aiming at him, that's why. Okay. Yeah, see, I thought I tried coming through here. And I did. It's inside of an... What are those things around us? It's inside of a hollow mine. Hidden among the pines. Hidden among the pines is the trophy for collecting everything in the first 3 chapters. I know there's 3 of those, 1 for each set of 3 chapters. I noticed, I couldn't really see the details because we're a little bit of a distance away, but I noticed the body was knocked over this time. It wasn't hung. Okay. We'll head back. So technically we've collected all the collectibles in this plate in the game, but we're still gonna collect the ones we haven't gotten this playthrough. And there's still other things for us to look for. What are those things hanging? I don't have enough light on them. Okay, so we want to go to the shore around where we climb up to the lighthouse. That's a cool place to like hide stuff. I probably would have found that though if she had actually aimed, unless I went down the wrong tunnel, but which I could have. I don't want to say I didn't. Okay, so I think we are heading up to the farmland. I don't think there's really anything for us to do at the cannon right now. Since we can't do anything, physically do anything with it. So I'm not gonna bother with it for now. Yeah, interesting too. Notice, I mean, we've seen this already, but our friend comes with us this time. The friends, the extra 3 boys, they tend to stick behind if we're not going in a direction that we need to go as a group. This is so cool. Okay, so the next one we already found, and it's actually our second critter and our 6th mask, which is by the scarecrow. It said critter in the thing, and I was like, what does that mean? I was like, oh wait, we've already found one of these. Oh, ear candy. Yep, there it is. Come on. Get it. This one has some antlers on it. I love it. Okay, to the barn. And there is something in the barn that we've not got before. Ooh, look at the shadow cast. The shadow went by. Those aren't clouds, are they? Maybe they are. Okay. There's actually a couple of things in the barn I want to do. First, there's something we missed, but there's also something that is optional. I was watching somebody else play and they did it. Oh, I forget. How do we get there? Hmm? Oh, the key. Okay, so apparently there's a hidden room in here. I can't see anything. Not a hidden room, I guess. Just a... Wait. This is lit. I must have already come over here. Okay, okay. That's why the trophy popped, because I bet this is tied to the trophy as well. The Heinz trophy. This is making me notice that I was actually pretty dang thorough in those first few chapters then, because I did not miss a whole lot. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I don't feel like I missed a whole lot now that I'm seeing everything clearly. Okay. So apparently, I don't remember actually even lighting that. Okay, so there's, like I said, there's something else in here we could do. It's optional, but I did miss it. Like I said, I don't remember going to it. I think we went right to the door, but if you go in this room... The pig speaks. And its stomach has stitching. That is really creepy. Door. That is really creepy. That's really cool, though. Okay, there's still a poster at least. Is it just me or are we like thinning out the gulls? Their numbers really seem to be dwindling from what I remember. I wonder if progressive playthroughs result in less gulls. That's really cool if it does. That or maybe they just cut down throughout the playthrough and I never noticed. Yeah, here's our poster. Yep, okay. So I had a lot more stuff than I ever really realized, I guess. I just realized she was leaning. That's cute. I love those little touches. They're really, really cool. I actually saw that they had figurines for this, and I was like, I was really tempted to get them. Even though I don't have the money for it. Or at least get like her and him. They weren't overly priced, but it's not like I need them, right? Right? I don't need them, right? Okay, our next collectibles, there are technically a couple left, are at the very end of the chapter, so we're good for a bit. I mean, not that we're far off from it, but... Okay, our second friend that's not us. This is the bandages one. So we got the kind of pointy head one, the bandaged one, and then the bucket head one. Oh, that is so creepy. Oh boy. I got stuck. I got stuck. Haul it. I'm here. Don't get stuck. Oh, I think I saw it fly by. I'm so fixated on where we are. I feel so bad for the pigs. This transition here is so cool from like the burning barn to the road. I don't know why, but I think that's so cool. So a reminder, there should be a poster before we go to the bus stop. And I don't know if it technically counts or not, but of course you can sit in the bus seat. But you have to progress the story anyway. So I don't know if that really counts towards the rest of your legs thing. Yeah, I think that's... There it is. Okay. And here we are.
Do you know why we're here? You know why we're there? How far back I can go. Okay. I think that is where we will close this one off. I'm thinking, since we get a trophy for each 3 chapters, why don't we break it up into 3 chapters for each? And it doesn't always feel like those 3 chapters are necessarily should be broken up in that way. But I can see why they kind of set it up that way now that I'm looking at this in hindsight. So yeah, it's really cool to be seeing this again now that I have experienced it once myself and had a chance to watch some other playthroughs. There's symbolism here and there that I definitely picked up on the first time playing, but now I'm a little bit more fixated on it now that I'm seeing it a second time, and I'm looking a little bit deeper at some of the stuff I have seen. I'm hoping some people are dissecting the story out there. I'm really interested in what's going on, and I'm really curious to see what we're going to get out of the season pass, because like I said, I do agree with the one criticism I've heard, which is that, you know, they were saying this is a 6-hour game, and most of the playthroughs I've seen so far have only been 3 hours. And I would definitely like more. More is better in this case. Okay, so from what I've played by Tarsier, which is only Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2, and I think that's, as far as I could see, that's the only thing on the pedigree as far as I could find. They've never really overstayed their welcome, except in a few cases on my account, and I don't feel like it was really overstaying the welcome. I think it was just frustrating gameplay mechanics. And this game is definitely not doing that much. There's been some bugs, there's been things here or there that are frustrating, but overall I feel like they've made this more user-friendly, and sometimes in a really good way, and sometimes I'm like, I almost wish some stuff was a little harder, but I can appreciate just having the cinematic experience as well, so it doesn't bother me that much. But I don't feel like this game even comes close to overstaying its welcome. I feel like, if anything, it's like, I had a thought of what it reminded me of, and I can't think of what it is now. It's eluding me. It's like you started some kind of experience that's amazing, and somebody just yanked it away from you before you got to finish it. That's kind of the only thing I can think of as far as explaining it. You know, kind of like somebody served you up this great dinner, and you're like partway into eating it, and they just take the food away from you, and it's like, wait, what? I wasn't done with that. That's what this feels like. Definitely not even, like I said, not even coming close to overstaying its welcome. It's like it just leaves too early. Especially with such an interesting, intriguing story. I just need more. So yeah, so far so good. I think there was the one little hiccup on my end. I think everything else, it's based on the update that I just installed today. I'm assuming they fixed whatever issue was going on with the coffins, because the lamps that or the one light that I lit so far was still lit, and the one coffin I had opened so far was left open. So I'm assuming that was fixed, and we don't need to do them all in one playthrough, because I can't do them. I can't do them. So I'm assuming that's not going to be an issue in the end. That was probably a bug or something on that order, I'm guessing. Or maybe it was just something that people complained about, and they saw it and they fixed it, which I really appreciate. It feels like they jumped on it right away. So I give much kudos to Tarsier for doing that. So thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.